Good to see you again. Any news about our agreement?
Oh, this is a clever ploy. I didn't expect this at all. Very good. Yes, I believe I can ensure this letter makes its way to him. You plan to kill him there? To be honest, I am relieved. Asking for Theophilus to be killed was not in my nature. It was an act of desperation. Removing him without violence is vastly preferable. Theophilus will get this letter from Mithridates. I trust you will take it from there.
Follow me then, but draw your weapons and keep your wits about you, for I have seen the glow of its fiery maw. Here it lives! Place your offerings into the mouth of the Chimera. If you ignore my warnings, you will be forever cursed.
I should have known you were behind this all along. Do you not understand that everything I've done was to ensure the safety and prosperity of Murcia?
My husband was not perfect, but he was a good man and a wise ruler.
Please, Roman, you have been manipulated. Maro was utterly indifferent to the needs or wishes of the people. He governed only to enrich himself and his closest friends. It wasn't some crime of personal greed. What I did was supported by our peers. The alternative was the deaths of thousands and the destruction of our city.
Do you think what you did was right just because you surrounded yourself with more cowards? You treacherous bitch! You can't do this to me! I demand justice!
Thank you. The people know I care for their well-being, and that I will be a strong representative for them in our dealings with Rome. I have already begun writing the declarations of withdrawal. But first, I have an opportunity which I believe will give you a leg up against your foe. You are wise too. He is a formidable warlord, and I can get you into his camp unnoticed. Precisely. I knew I could count on you to understand what an unmissable opportunity this is. I just need you to do one small thing while you're there. A contract was written between Mithridates and Murcia. I need that contract to be found and destroyed. It promises that Murcia will gain control of Troas after the war is at an end. That is precisely what I fear. A small group of Pontic scouts are camped nearby. Kill them and use their uniforms to disguise yourself. I would recommend that you go by yourself and get a first-hand impression of his forces. You may be able to bring one of your most trusted people as well.
Not a bad plan, if I'm being honest. Bold, but the best Spycraft always is.
I'd expect it to be found in the king's personal tent. Please do. In the meantime, I will work towards withdrawing Murcia from the siege of Cyzicus.
intoxicating wine. Unfortunately, it is also poisonous. It's been a long time since the Senate stood for the virtues of Rome. In a way, Cᴜᴜᴜᴜ and his brother are the embodiment of modern Rome. To eliminate your whole family. Your father and I were getting close to uncovering this conspiracy against the very soul of Rome. Getting married to your sister after Marcus's untimely death made Vitellius Cᴜᴜᴜ your paterfamilias. You should know that either Cᴜᴜᴜ or his brother Lurco killed your father. There is no other explanation. We were so close to getting the family declared infames. I believe they must have felt cornered. And father. That is why your mother sent you here. She understood you were in danger too. We will avenge your father and save your family. All in good time. Cᴜᴜᴜ is a villainous bastard, but he is neither stupid nor careless. Never forget, the enemy is most dangerous when he is nearly vanquished. We shall expose him in front of the Senate.
How, Domine? We don't even know where he is.
By winning this war. He will be in Rome. All of this he's doing to conquer it. He won't be able to stay away. I would like to discuss. Let me know if you have a moment. Tell me, my girl, do you need anything? Regaining control of Asia Minor is important, of course. But our primary objective is ensuring the safety of Cotta. There may be a way of saving him without combat. I have arranged a meeting with Mithridates Megas. Everyone wants something. Let us see what our enemy wants, and what we can get in exchange for it. Of course it is. But is it more dangerous than anything you've done so far? We Romans tend to think of foreigners as uncivilized, but dismissing Mithridates as just another barbarian would be another way of underestimating the king of Pontus. Cotta paid dearly for that mistake. Besides, I have taken all the necessary precautions. Laomedontus will guarantee our safety. You must learn about the art of negotiation. I think you should accompany me and take part in our conversation with Mithridates.
Not to mention the great opportunity this represents for us.
She's talking about killing him, probably by poisoning. Am I right?
You are. But it is a great opportunity. You can't deny it.
Everyone knows Mithridates cannot be poisoned. As I said, we will just be there to negotiate. Laomedontus has a villa in Troas. We shall meet there. You will arrive unarmed, and on time.
You should take this flask anyway. You never know when you will need poison. You will not regret this.
Welcome and well met. I believe I do not need to remind you of our agreement about the nature of this meeting.
Of course not.
I am well aware of the nature of your arrangement.
Delightful. Settle down then. And just to make it clear, you both agreed to not bear arms inside my villa. This rule is meant to discourage combat. Combat in this case includes but is not limited to hand-to-hand engagements. Refreshments will be served in a moment. Enjoy yourselves, and please, try to refrain from killing each other.
You have brought reinforcements, Lucullus. Are you the consul's Praetorian guard? A student of politics, huh? Watch closely, then. Learning about defeat is a useful educational experience. Very well. Let us start. Tell me how I can help you.
First of all, Mithridates Megas, I am pleased that you came to meet me. There's a certain individual you've been keeping as a guest. It would make me happy to see him reunited with his family.
I have a very important and mutually beneficial offer for him. I should have known it would be difficult to speak to a man of his station during the war. Very well. I will keep it brief. I have heard that the Legatus has among his lictors a famous gladiator from Rome. I would like to extend an invitation to his entire Praetorian Guard to visit my amphitheater and participate in a match. Please impress upon your Legatus that such a spectacle would help to build a great reputation for him among the citizenry of Asia Minor. My amphitheater is located on the main road leading through Dorylion in the southeast. It isn't far from the fort there. You cannot miss it.
Handles off a local farmer.
A band of vicious Spartans are organizing a rebellion against our legion. They're gathering support amongst the locals.
It seems to be the case. Their leader is said to be remarkably well armored, and the majority of them wield shields. I would advise against sending archers to fight them. Pikemen would be better suited for getting through that armor.
That doesn't seem to give... Spartans speak the same language as the people here. I guess that is why they might be preferred, if it comes down to a choice between two invading powers. At once, Legate.
Handsomely. I'll resell them, of course. A lot of people need serwi, and soldiers are physically fit. What else do you think I would do? Pickle them? And now you have my answer. I and my associates will pay you a fixed fee for the right to take possession of all prisoners, present and future. We will take delivery once every fortnight. Does that sound good? Splendid! You have made a good decision. My people will visit you regularly as agreed upon. You will not hear from me personally again. Have a good day. This is it? These are all the Legionarii Rome has sent to fight us? Clearly the Romans still do not understand the threat we pose. Perhaps they will understand when they see the heads of their people adorning spikes along the road.
Lure them closer. I'll shoot as soon as I see them. I'll hold this angle.
Defensive formation, slow and steady. clear for the enemy to come.
I'm covering this area.
Please, don't kill me. I'll tell you everything. There is. The sentry will ask, has your journey been long? You what? But...
We can't spare this man. If anyone learns of this, Mithridates' camp will...
I won't tell anyone, I promise! Oh, you are too kind. No one will ever hear of this. I swear it by all the gods.
I would like to suggest an addition to our camp, a proper stockpile to store our legion's equipment and supplies for battle.
I'm covering this area. Lure them closer. I'll shoot as soon as I see them. I'll hold this angle.
Good. The uniform fits you well. I, for one, will choose a Lorica Harmata and a rainproof cloak over the prettiest little stola. They said Mithridates had 300,000 men. See? Well, if we mess this up, we'll get to test the veracity of that joke. Sorry, we'll be fine. Just let me handle the sentries.
I have no power to overrule an Imperator. You know that.
I only need you to discredit the campaign of Licinius Lucullus.
You made it impossible for me to turn the Senate when you cornered Marcus Aurelius Cotta. Rome will not leave one of their own behind, least of all a consul.
As long as he is safe and sound inside the walls of Chalcedon, I still believe he can be rescued. Then we must take the city and secure him as hostage. My army outnumbers Lucullus's legions 25 times.
Don't underestimate him. That is the mistake Archelaus made.
Keep the supplies flowing, Scaevola. That's all I need from you. I will take Kitsikos and Chalcedon, and you will reap the rewards.
Corvinus will see to it personally. He is among my best men.
My services are yours as long as the Senator commands, Your Majesty.
Very good. Safe journey home, Senator.
Oh, I'm not going home. My brother is handling things just fine in Rome. I'm going to see a mutual friend in Thracia.
Ah, yes. Give him my regards.
I shall. Good day, Your Majesty.
What do they say about the war? They understand they are outnumbered. Lucullus is hatching some plan to turn it to his advantage, no doubt. Your accent. You sound Roman. I see. Why did you join my war? That she does not. But nor does she belong to Pontus. Bithynia is caught between two mighty nations, and she will go to the mightiest. That is the way of the world. They are a stubborn people, or else they would have succumbed like Musia and Troas.
I hope you will decide to find and destroy that contract. You have it! Thank the gods. You have struck a great blow for peace in our province. You are as virtuous as any Roman citizen could ever aspire to be. Our troops will withdraw from the siege of Kitsikos right away. Without us, Mithridates will be forced to abandon the siege within a week. Mark my words. Please do. You have done Mûşia a great service, and you will always be welcome here.